Today we're making a super simple recipe that I've loved since I was a little kid. What is it? Beef stroganoff. I guarantee you this is not real beef stroganoff. This is just the way I like it. It's fast, it's simple, it's cheap and easy, and it has hardly any ingredients. What do we need for this? Ground round. Well, this is frozen, but we got our burger. Onion, sour cream, cream of mushroom soup, and extra wide egg noodle. The wider the better, in my opinion, on this one. For some reason, as a kid, all the recipes that my mom made that I liked the most had cream of mushroom soup in it. So, yeah, I'm making that for you today, just like I would for my kids. One super cool thing about this one, and the way I like it the most, is with one extra ingredient, kernel corn. I don't know why, but this beef stroganoff with a couple scoops of corn and a little salt on the top is amazing. I've liked it that way since I was small. I'd have no idea how we started eating it that way. It seems weird, but it's great. So we might put that on the top just to show you how cool it is. So yeah, let's get cooking. We have frozen, which takes longer, so we gotta start with that. Got a pan going. Gonna take our frozen burger. Sometimes you gotta shred the bag, no big deal. Straight into a pan. Frozen and clunky. So while that's happening, let's get some hot water going for our noodles. Just scrape off the cooked bits. So while we're waiting for the meat to get cooked and the water to boil, might as well slice a little onion. Not a real chef, they go way faster. I like a lot of onions, so we're going to put a whole one in. And now we wait for the beef to get done. Yeah, we're getting close. Obviously, it's gonna take a little bit more. We got some parts that are getting a little crunchy, which I like, but we don't wanna get it too crunchy, so I'm gonna throw in the onion, and it's gonna cook and keep this stuff from getting as crunchy. So water's boiling, gotta put the noodles in. We live at high elevation, so you want to go on the longer side of whatever it says for cooking time. These say 7 to 9 minutes. I'm gonna pull it, if we wanted them regular, we'd go for the 9 for sure. We're gonna check at 7 because you obviously add some other things to this and cook it a little longer. Already put salt and water in there, obviously. Alexa, set a timer for 7 minutes. Burger is almost defrosted, which is good. While taking it from frozen is often not ideal for time, it does take a little longer. One thing I really like about it, you have to do a little less work to have very, very fine pieces of burger, right? If you have it all defrosted and you're like smashing it and breaking it up, sometimes you get some pretty big chunks and you have to work really hard to make them small. With this, you don't. It's very small bits, which I think is better for this particular meal. Oh, it's already good. Alexa, stop the timer. It's a little bit al dente, which is what we want. Onions are done, burger is done. We're gonna turn off both. Gonna drain our noodle. So steamy. Back in the pan. Throw in all the goodness. Now, if you were health conscious, you would drain this. I work out quite a bit and have good cholesterol, and so I'm not worried. I like the fat. Everything's hot. Gonna put in a big old blob of sour cream. Like a big old blob. Maybe 3. 1, 2. I would go with at least that much. Got our cream of mushroom. Turn it back on low. Nice and low. We're using heavy whipping cream today because we have it. And what a luxury is that? We generally don't. Little bit of heavy cream. Still might do a little bit of milk. Makes it more like half and half. Let's get some stirring done. Gotta make sure and break up that sour cream really, really good. It's a little thick, I need some milk. no. And this is like folding in. You definitely aren't like beating it up. Don't want to get the noodles broken. Let's give that a second. Put in some pepper. I like pepper a lot on this. Now when I'm cooking it, I don't put in a lot, but when I'm eating it, I definitely do. Bit of salt. There was some in the water, but it's not gonna be enough. And a little bit more of a stir. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna throw some corn out there just so we can give that a whirl, because that's how I like it most. A lot of fresh ground pepper, hands down my favorite way. I love black pepper. Give it a taste like this, but then I'll serve it up my most favorite. Just like Mama used to make. Noodles are soft, but not all the way. Onions are soft. Burger has nice texture. Pepper is great. It's rich, it's creamy, it's down home. I mean, there's nothing fancy about this, obviously. This is just simple, simple, simple. But the way I love it most, a nice scoop of corn. Just plain old from the can. Bit of a stir, a little bit more pepper, because I'm a crackhead. This is how it's best. I don't know why that's so much better. It's good, plain. It's great with corn. A little sweeter, just a little different. I don't know, changes it. Because the onions are kind of sweet, but the corn gives it a little extra. We all know I don't like sweet, but man, that's the way to do it. Super simple, at home, really quick, easy dinner, great. The kids love it, adults love it, everybody loves it. Beef stroganoff, the plain Jane version. What we actually do is sell real estate, but we're all about food and food stuff and the local community and all of that. We find food goes along with that the best. So not only am I, the Black Belt Broker team, I'm also the Colorado Springs Foodie Realtor, which means I'm a realtor. We sell houses. We help people buy houses. We help people invest in houses. And we work all over the Front Range, down in Pueblo also. So if you have questions about real estate, hit me up. I'd love to help you. Catch you on the next one.